You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. It's been 37 years and it's time to open these 3 packs of NBA Hoops cards. Of course, we're looking for Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and even a David Robinson rookie. But no matter what we pull, AI will build the ultimate team and let us know how we would fare back in the 1989 NBA season. Let's go. All right, in these 3 packs, we have 45 players. Quite an opportunity to build the ultimate team. Once we see what we have, AI will review the roster, select the 6 best players. We'll get a starting 5 and a 6th man, and then we'll see just how well we would have fared back in the 1989 NBA season. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a decent job here with my centering. I'm not the best at opening these packs either. Oh my gosh, and right out of the gate, one of my favorite players of all time. He's got to make the cut, right? He's got to make that final cut. All right, we start off with Brad Lowhouse. So we have Fred Roberts. There we go. Charles Barkley will take it. Ron Rothstein, coach, Miami Heat. Jeff Hornacek. Jerry Reynolds. David Wingate, Adrian Dantley, Charles Shackelford, Gerald Wilkins, Derek Chivas, Danny Young, Scott Hastings. We got a flip here. Brad Daugherty, and of course Dominique. Very happy to get the Dominique Wilkins, that is for sure. And let's see, we'll keep these in. Let's see what our next grouping of 15 looks like. What players do we have the potential to add to our roster right away on the back again? An outstanding player who's probably going to make the final cut unless we get Larry, Magic, and Michael, and that is Bernard King. But we will continue here with Sylvester Gray, Dan Marley, get some 3-pointers out of him, Charles Davis, Larry Smith. And I have to say too, this was one of my favorite layouts of cards back in the day. Bill Winnington, Lester Connor, John Battle from Illinois, I believe, Mike Woodson, who went on to coach, Clyde Drexler. He will make our final 5, I'm sure. Brad Sellers, Detlef Schrempf, Cliff Levingston, bringing back some memories here. Ricky Green, Kiki Vanderway, who I believe is a GM somewhere, and Bernard King. So we had Bernard and Dominique on the backs of first 2 packs. So let's see, maybe Michael Jordan's on the back of this one. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Well, all right, here we go. We've got Michael Holton, Jack Sikma, Mark Jackson, NBA All-Star Game, 1989, Matty Gukas, Mark McNamara. Interesting double, Mark Jackson again. Thurl Bailey, again one of my favorites from back in the day. Run TMC, Mitch Richmond. Jerome Lane, send it in Jerome.
Bang! Oh! 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 Yeah! Send it in, Jerome! Oh!
Shelton Jones, Paul McKeskey, Mike Jaminski, Ronnie Cycli, Cotton Fitzsimmons, and of course, Michael Air Jordan. What a last card to get. So now, we got some good ones here. Certainly Dominique Bernard and Michael Jordan, I can't imagine won't be in AI's selection for our team of 6, but let's find out. All right, well, I've run everything through AI, and ChatGPT takes a little bit. The GPT that I built and why I kind of limit this to 3 packs is it takes quite a while to go through the cards and run an inventory. I had some issues initially. I had to bolster the instructions of the GPT to make it go slower and ensure that it knew what players it was looking at. So that takes a little bit of time. But anyway, the results are in. I'm somewhat surprised here at the team. In the last video of this sort, which actually was the very first one I ever posted, it was some older NFL cards. I thought it dragged a little bit, so I don't want to do that here. I want to get right to the point. So the starting 5, according to AI, would be point guard Ricky Green from the Milwaukee Bucks, shooting guard Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls, small forward Dominique Wilkins of the Hawks, power forward Charles Barkley, Philadelphia 76ers, and our center would be Brea Doherty of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now our 6th man. I knew it had to be Clyde Drexler, right? Well, I was wrong. AI selected Mitch Richmond. Fantastic choice, can't complain there. Golden State Warriors. Now, AI does also give me a little snippet as to why it selected each player. Again, to speed up the video, I won't go into that. I'm going to jump right into our team score. So in terms of the ultimate team getting a 100 out of 100, AI gives us a 96 out of 100 for this one, which is surprising. I mean, Brea Doherty was a very good player, but I think if we would have got, even though it was David Robinson's rookie year, or an Akeem Olajuwon or a Patrick Ewing, that the gap between them and Brea Doherty was significant enough that I don't know if we should be getting a 96 rating for this team, but we'll take it. Our season projections with this team. So if we went back to 1989, an 82-game season, our low would be 58 wins, our median 62, and high would be 66. I don't know. I think we could do a little bit better than 66 and 16. Now, I mentioned the why with the player. I also get a why as to why it selected those record projections for us. I'll read over that real quick. Half-court scoring is unstoppable. Transition offense is lethal. Defensive intensity, elite on wings. And only weakness, elite opposing centers, Hakeem Robinson types. So that's kind of what I was thinking. But again, our overall score was pretty fantastic. Then AI moves into the playoffs. How would we have fared in the playoffs? In round 1, we would have won 4-1. In round 2, we would have won 4-2. It does make a note that in round 2, Barkley would have dominant performances on the inside. We would win the conference finals 4-2 on the back of Michael Jordan, according to AI. And then finally, NBA Finals, we'd be the championship favorite, and our title probability would be anywhere between 65 and 70%. So I just kind of get a chuckle out of this. It's kind of fun to see how AI looks at this. And I'm not saying I disagree with this part. So, and again, take this for what it's worth. So out of the simulation portion and into the card value portion, I did explicitly tell the GPT to give me conservative values, because in the NFL cards video, I got these values. They were nowhere near realistic, coming back with some pretty high values again. But it's saying that if I get a PSA 10 on the Michael Jordan, it would be around $450 to $700. The Dominique would be $90 to $150, and the Charles Barkley would be anywhere from $80 to $140. So there you have it. I wanted to make this a much quicker video. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. How crazy was that the last card out of that pack was Michael Jordan, or the first, depending on how you look at it. We saw that it was in there. But these are fun videos for me. I have a lot of old cards. I have some more modern as well, and I figured I might as well just open them and do something unique on the channel with them. In terms of definitive sports analytics and how that blends in with this, I think the AI part of this and the analysis that AI is providing blends well with the channel, and it's just fun to do. So let me know what you think down in the comments. I appreciate you tuning in.
Oh, yeah!